Hello there, I'm your friendly neighborhood iPad here to give you all the latest and hottest info from cities in the 90s. This info is taken directly from the EarthBound Player's Guide. Let's get into today's travels, shall we? This just in, a massive meteor managed to crash land on the planet Earth. Reportedly, the meteor managed to crash just to the west of Ness and his neighbor Pokey. Rumor has it that an alien in the shape of a dung beetle resided in this meteor. He managed to ascend from the meteor and explain to the young man, Ness, about a destiny he must fulfill. Along the way, he encounters an extraterrestrial, and upon getting back to Pokey's house, his mother managed to smash Buzz to pieces. After obtaining the soundstone to record the Your Sanctuary melodies, Ness heads off to the suburbs of Onett. Here, I will go over the travel and shopping guide for your convenience. For example, there are scenic vistas you can visit, there are police you can talk to, and there are also the closures of Onett's roads. Before heading off to the city itself, don't forget to visit our local liar at Exaggerator's house, where he'll show you something big for your quest. Afterwards, you can borrow a map from the Onett library and visit the drugstore, where you can buy equipment and cold remedies. Some other things you can do in town are getting your picture taken from our local photographer, visiting the burger barn for some fruit juice, french fries, and burgers, and the bakery where you can get some cookies, bread rolls, and sandwiches that just might help you move faster, if even for a little bit. Rumor has it that some kids also managed to build a secret clubhouse. If you can find it, you can get some pretty powerful equipment for your journey. Also, don't forget to visit City Hall, where the mayor is running for election. The town's ruffians, the Sharks, have also been reportedly running amok and managed to find some cronies to do their dirty work for them. Rumor has it that if you manage to find their boss, Frank, you'll face his very powerful robot. Be careful, it's very dangerous. Well, that just about covers this part of the Earthbound Travel Guide. We hope you enjoy your stay in Onett, and please stay tuned for more info to come. And now for your regularly scheduled presentation from your charming and savvy guide. Well, maybe he's not that charming, but anyway, here's our guide, ready to roll. What's going on, viewers for the internet? I'm Variety Gamer 95, back for some more Earthbound. So last time we got started with our journey with Buzz basically committing suicide, might as well say, and he gave us the Soundstone, which will allow us to record the 8 Your Sanctuary melodies. As I said before, you can talk to Mom at any time. Once you start the game, to eat Ness's favorite food, and fully restore your health and psychic points. This will also put you back in Ness's room. If you ever want to store anything with Tracy, you just gotta talk to her. So she doesn't have anything with us, or from us rather. So there are some items that you cannot store. The Soundstone is normally one of them, but there is a way it can actually free up an inventory slot. Remember that the spiteful crows actually drop cookies. Always, always, always. So if you find enough spiteful crows to fill up all of Ness's 14 inventory slots with cookies, you'll be able to store the Soundstone basically. Although I think if you talk to Tracy, she'll just give it to you automatically. I don't know, I've never done it. So now we can go to the suburbs of Onett to see what's waiting for us down there. And you know what? This is embarrassing because I forgot my iPad. I was really eager to record this. Another spiteful crow. All I could do is just enable auto fight. 7 damage is kind of a lot. Ugh. Really? Oh, you son of a... You would steal the bread roll, wouldn't you? That's one of the best recovery items that you could possibly get at this point in the game. And all you give me is a lousy cookie. I might actually stop the recording in a little bit to get my iPad because we do have some enemies coming up. We can talk to the people as well. Hey, library is a nice place to learn stuff. I got a lot of info about Earthbound. You can borrow maps for nothing. So let's go to the library. If what she said is to be believed, we can borrow a town map from this lady right here. Hi! Kids can borrow only maps at this library, not books. What kind of a library is this? Do you want to borrow one? Sure. Here's a map. Onett isn't the only thing on the map. All the info is there, except for the info that isn't there. Pressing the X button allows you to view the map at any time. How convenient! You know, the X button, located near the top. Ha ha ha! So we actually have the town map. Most people would just keep this in Tracy's locker. She actually stores it in a locker even though we never see it. I always keep it with me because I always get lost. At Giant Step, there's a monster guarding that spot from the outside world. No one knows when the monster made Giant Step its territory. I wonder if he's stronger than my wife. A man of few words. It's useless talking to him now. So I guess I'm gonna have to come back later. This is basically where you go to view the tutorial. You can read these books. Or, I guess not. All he says is quiet. I'm cramming for the big test tomorrow. It's about games. Hotel rule. If you stay at a hotel, you'll wake up with full HP PP. Really? Because I just did that in Ness's house and it worked just the same. It was even free. Life recovery rule. Recover your life will give you full HP but 0 PP. I bet this stuff will be on the test. I will say right now, PP restoring items are very hard to come by, especially early game. You won't come across them regularly until about midway through. Alright, so let's go down and see what awaits us. Hey look, here's a trash can. Well, let's see here. There is a hamburger inside. Ness takes it. Are there wrappers left? So, as we heard from Ness's dad, he actually deposited some money. Press L on the automatic teller machine. We have 75 bucks. Do I actually? No, I'm short a few bucks. There's a particular item that you want to get before you move too far into the game. Actually, there are a few items. There's the cheap bracelet, which increases your defense a lot, but what I want to get right now is the T-ball bat. So, we will equip the T-ball bat. A nice thing about this system is if you can sell an equipment piece that's weaker than what you just bought, you'll automatically sell it. Or he'll automatically list the price for it, rather. So let's go ahead and store $55. Now let's talk to this guy. Hey, I know your hard-earned cash is important to you, but you should call your mom. She's probably got an ulcer from worrying about you. So what I used in Ness's house was a black phone. That's free. This, on the other hand, is a payphone, which will cost $1. Of course, you can get the dollar back if you press B, but let's call Mom. Is that you, Ness? You called me back sooner than I thought. I know, right? I just left home like 5 minutes ago. No, really, it's 5 minutes to the recording. Everyone here is doing just fine. Oh yes, Tracy started working part-time for Escargot Express. Okay, time out. Tracy's like, what, 8 years old, and she's already employed? What kind of child labor laws is this country running anyway? Here, I'll let you talk to her. And call me when you have some time. Oh, you don't have any free time? Well, here's Tracy. Hello, this is Escargot Express. Oh, is that you, Ness? Big bro. It's me, Tracy. I'm working part-time for Escargot Express. What can I do for you? So, we can actually call Tracy via Escargot Express in the overworld from now on to pick up to 3 items or deliver up to 3. Personally, I'm not a big fan of using Escargot Express because I usually have pretty bad luck with how they can reach me. At times it's pretty iffy, I think. Later in the game, we'll get to a point where I feel like you don't need the Escargot Express anymore. So, I'll let you know when that point is. Wow.
Don't you think you'll be needing a weapon? Did you know the drugstore sells things you can use? I knew about it.
Right, so we can even talk to animals, and their thoughts are written in parentheses because Ness speaks to them telepathically. The enemies that we can fight are actually down here. What? You want to meet our boss, Frank? He's in the backyard of the game arcade, thinking about peace and love. You might want to visit him. Okay, so like I said, I left my iPad in my room, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over the hotel next. And then I'll probably stop the recording and go back for it. Our nightly rate is not cheap, but we have clean sheets and the rooms are secure. I'm sure you understand that this keeps us very busy. So at a hotel, there's always a black phone. The black phones are always free. We can save at them as well. I already created a copy of the file, so don't you worry about me. And we can also go to the ATM as well. Not sure why it needs a completely private room, but it's there. There are people to talk to in the hotels as well. Can you believe it? A group of ruffians spit their gum at me as I was passing by. Gross. You look like you'd be a real target for the sharks. Does he now? You'd better be careful. Just like any old RPG, we can actually barge into other people's rooms. Let's see. Nope, nobody's here. What kind of hotel only has 2 rooms anyway? There's no upstairs apparently. Aren't there any hotels with upstairs in the world? Or in this world, I guess? So I guess I don't have to fight those enemies right away. Like, we can dig into this trash can as well. It's public property. Nope, nothing but garbage. I think... Is this the one? This is it. Okay, pop quiz. A Beatles song. XXX today. Can you fill in the blanks? Yes, that's correct. I'm impressed. When I first saw that, I got it right away. It was pretty great. Break the course of violence. Don't break the wind of change. Fresh breeze movement. What's the fresh breeze movement? This town is out of control. The wild boys are hanging out in the town, and the cops have really been cracking down on everyone. I'm considering moving to Tucson, a town in the south. We saw on the town map that we can go to Tucson. At least we would be able to if the road wasn't closed. Don't believe me? I'll show you. That was a coil snake. Can I get him stuck? Shoot. So if you're lucky... Oh! Wow! That actually happened already. So you can actually insta-win in the field should Ness's offense be at a high enough level. Usually you have to back attack the enemy for this to happen, but as you just saw, I got an insta-kill black squirrel. Let's check this. Road to Tucson. I heard there's a guy who has to read each bulletin board he encounters. Then he says, check a Rooney. Is that you? Oh, the road's closed again. Again? It's happened before? It's Onett's claim to fame. Well, I guess it has. The road to Tucson is closed. You can't just squeeze through roadblocks either. Onett is famous for roadblocks. Don't talk to me. I'm on duty. Until I have Chief Strong's permission, I can't let you through. Who's this Chief Strong guy? He sounds, well, pretty strong. Alright, I'm going over here for right now because I want a safe place. Oh, am I low in HP? By 1. Well, it gives you a good excuse to show this off. This is a magic butterfly. Magic butterfly made Ness relax. It's not immediately obvious what this did, but I had 10 psychic points before. Now I'm back up to 15. The magic butterfly, if you touch it, restores 20 psychic points. And actually, before I cut the recording to grab my iPad, there is one thing that I didn't know until like, geez, maybe like my 5th playthrough or something. If I can avoid the enemies, let's see, talk to this kid. Ness, I'm doing watchout duty for the hideout. Can you take over? I guess. Just kidding, being watchout is my job. You're busy, I understand. If you go to these trees and go up, there's actually a clubhouse here. I gave him a Mr. Baseball cap. I know you've wanted for a long time. It's the best cap for someone really brave like you. Ness got the Mr. Baseball cap. This goes in the other slot, and it increases Ness's defense 6. I had a dream about you, and you were traveling with a cute girl. If the dream comes true, say hi to her for me. After all, I'm single. Oh boy. You didn't know the half of it, kid. You've grown since I last saw you. You're beginning to look like a man. What, at 13? You're so cool. I think I really like you. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm sure he does, kid. Alright. What else is there to do in town? I could go over to the hospital, but traveling solo, there's really not a need for that. Something that I did end up forgetting about, however, and I can't believe I didn't think of this until now. This guy named Liar Exaggerate wanted to see Ness when he was alone. Unfortunately, I have to go up the hill. There is no run button. Can I get another insta-kill? Yes, I can. Take that, coil snake. You only give 1 experience point, and I have a worth of battle on. Oh, I'm lucky that's not a back attack. Another spiteful crow. Wow, I just took it out in 1 hit anyway. Wow. Do you think they would have given me an insta win? He leaves a cookie behind, like he always does. Magic butterfly, not that I really need it. These magic butterflies can get pretty tough to catch, actually. If you're just coming out of a battle and one's on screen, you can usually catch it. Or if you use a certain item. I'll go over it once I'm able to get it. Another Spiteful Crow, 1 HP. Yeah, the Mr. Baseball Cap is really helping. Alright, another 3 experience. I think I needed 10 to level up. Another Coil Snake. Yep, it still is to win! Very nice. I wasn't even facing it either. Let's go talk to this guy up here. Liar, exaggerate. I'm doing this because I trust you. First, let's go to the basement. Ah, I can tell by the look at your face that you don't want to hang out, do you? That's alright. After all, we are not even related. I know you think I'm a big liar, but maybe I'll surprise you. Listen to this music. It really is unsettling. I mean, it's just a 13-year-old boy hanging out with a grown man in his basement. Does he really have a secret for us, or is he just trying to lead us to a trap? What? What? There's a magic butterfly in here? I've never seen that! So, Ness, buddy, I found a proof of a great treasure. A huge haul. Yeah, haha. I'll show you, but you're the only one. Come on. Looks like he was telling the truth after all. If this is a sign of what lies below, I just need a little time. My destiny is to find and dig up the buried treasure. I'll eat garlic and work out to help strengthen myself. Go home now. You're getting in the way of my work. You may start to get greedy thoughts. That is kind of creepy. Will we be seeing more of this weird golden statue later? Only time will tell. Let's go ahead and get out safely. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording session. I'm probably gonna save a game at the hotel as well. And I will see you guys in a little bit where I will have my iPad and I can go over some of the enemies we could fight in Onett. Alright, just saved my game, copied the save file over as well, and this time I got my friendly neighborhood iPad with me. Wrong button. I actually have almost enough money to get the cheap bracelet. Ness actually grew to level 4 because I ran into a runaway dog right after exiting Liar Exaggerate's house. And in the process, he learned Hypnosis Alpha. Hypnosis puts one enemy to sleep. There are only 2 levels of Hypnosis, we'll see what the second one is in due time. Now here's the question, do I actually have enough in cookies to sell? Because I did end up eating one. Let's see. I don't remember how much they sell for. $3. I'm gonna be short by 1, aren't I? Because the cheap bracelet is 98. I hurt his feelings apparently. 9-1. I'm gonna be short by 1. That's so annoying. I had to give up this hamburger. Yep, I'm gonna be short by $1. Ay. Yes. I don't want to sell that hamburger, but I also want that extra defense. Because I'm gonna need it for the enemies. You know what? The guys down below actually give a lot of money. I want that cheap bracelet. Because it's gonna be helpful. Yes, I want to equip it. This is defense change for 9 to 14, or defense. I'm gonna go ahead and deposit this money. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $6. I could just use the free phone at the hotel. Which I'm probably going to do right now because I'd rather have that be my spawn point. I also want to make sure I have the cheap bracelet recorded. Just double check the map. See, I'm lost already! That's why I keep the time map in my inventory the whole game. There are only a few places that can't be seen through the town map. We'll be seeing them in due time. Alright, let's go ahead and call Dad. Save the game. Continue. Okay. Let's go ahead and go down below where the arcade is. We'll be seeing plenty of new enemies down here. I got my friendly neighborhood iPad with me as well. See if I can lure one of them. You know what? I think you have to. Yes, you have to talk to him. Do you want to meet? You want to meet Frank? You don't want Frank to beat you up, do you? Okay. So this is our first instance of the sharks. This is the Pogopunk. It has 35 HP, 0 PP, an offensive 8, a defensive 10, a speed of 3, and 0 guts. He can charge forward, bash, and fall down. Falling down is no effect. A bash is low level damage, and charge forward is high level damage. I do have healing. Oh, not healing. Life Up Alpha. Huh. Way to spoil one of the names, Joseph. Oh, yes. The Pogopunks will always drop a hamburger. If you can fight a Pogopunk by itself, you can get that hamburger for sure. It's good. Do you want to start a fight, or what? I believe this is a different guy. Yes, the Skate Punk. The Skate Punk has 31 HP, 0 PP, an offensive 7, a defensive 8, a speed of 5, and 0 guts. He can bash, which deals low level damage, shred fiercely at a skateboard, which is more powerful, or call for help, which summons a Yes Man Jr. or Pogopunk to the battle. We have not seen a Yes Man Jr. up to this point. Now you see why I want to get the cheap bracelet, because that would have been like 14 damage. Nice, he missed. The Skate Punk has a 1 in 128 chance of dropping a pizza as well. It yields 12 experience and 17 money. I forgot to mention that the Pogopunk yields 15 experience and 18 money. I might as well be saying that. Okay. I want to see if I can actually just get one of them by himself, though. Yes. Oh, crap. Okay, it's just going to be him by himself. Who's it going to be? It's just a Skate Punk again. Okay, I guess I can auto-fight. Ugh. 70. Nice! A smash attack! Very nice. I believe the Yes Man Jr. is also the last of the sharks. Let's see. In that trash can is a can of fruit juice. I want to pick that up. Can of fruit juice heals about 6 HP. It's one of the worst recovery items in the game, just like the cookie. Ugh. I don't want to fight two at once, but I guess I'm not going to have much of a choice. Here's the Yes Man Jr., the guy with the hula hoop. The Yes Man Jr. has 33 HP, 0 PP, an offensive 8, a defensive 9, a speed of 4, and 0 guts. He can bash, which is low level damage, swing its hula hoop, which deals high damage, and start laughing hysterically, which does nothing. He yields 13 experience and 18 money, and he has a 4 in 128 chance of dropping a bag of fries. I'm gonna get rid of the Skate Punk first because he can call for because he can call for help. Come on, Ness, now's not the time to miss. Ugh, 10 damage is quite a lot. Okay, the Skate Punk. Let's use Life Up Alpha. He missed, good. Okay, now I can pretty much auto-fight this. I can use Life Up Alpha 3 times. I believe, yes, that was the last of the sharks. Vitality up by 1, nice. HP up by 14. Come on, computer, don't do this to me. The way that I usually play at the beginning of the game, because the beginning is hell. It's absolute nonsense just how hard it is. Alright, I could probably take on one of them for sure. Never mind, I'm taking on 2. Pogopunk, I actually don't know which one's more dangerous, and I guess I'll go for whoever. Nice, you missed. So did I. Auto fight. Just auto fight everything. The way that I usually handle this is I get nice wishes to the Pogopunk though. Ugh, 10 damage. Hey, I keep trying to say I usually get this at level 8. Why level 8? You'll see. The beginning of the game is slow, but it's also hard as nails. Like, holy crap, is the beginning of the game so difficult. Like, I've already lost nearly half of Ness's HP. I already have to use a healing item. So, just to show you guys how much money these guys, the sharks, actually give you, I'm gonna go back to the burger shop. Gotta take us some money and purchase some hamburgers. The bag of fries is a recovery item. There I go getting lost again. The bag of fries is a recovery item that restores, I think it's like 25 HP or something. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's alright. It's not as good as the hamburger, which recovers about 50. Yeah, look. I got $129 just for fighting the sharks. And I could purchase quite a few hamburgers. Let's go to the burger shop. This lady will actually give you some pretty good advice. Don't you think you get more food value out of 14 bucks worth of burgers than 8 bucks worth of french fries? You'll feel better, more energetic if you eat better foods. You know, you'll recover more health if you eat more expensive food. She's basically telling you to avoid getting the french fries. So the hamburger is 14 bucks, so it restores more health. I could basically fill Ness's inventory with them. Early game, well, not just early game, there are times where it's better to just use a healing item instead of using a PSI, especially if you don't have any. I'm basically just gonna buy until it's full. Man, I'm not full yet. Oh wow, right when I was down to just one more burger. You only get 14 inventory slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just filled 8 of Ness's slots with hamburgers. So, what I did was kind of a risk, but it was worth it. So I'll go ahead and deposit this money. And you know what? I know I already made one cut, but I'm thinking I'm gonna fight some sharks until Ness reaches level 8. Like I said, I usually wait until Ness is level 8 before taking on this guy right here in the pink suit. Where's the hotel? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead, go to the hotel, save my game, and I will see you guys in a moment when hopefully Ness should be level 8. Okay, so I grinded for a little bit. I got into a fight with 3 of these guys. One of them was a skate punk. I believe this should be enough to level up to 8. It was actually pretty funny how, as I was going through this, because my offense was so high that it was enough to actually insta-win against one of these guys with the black swirl. It was glorious. Anyway, I'm hoping this will be enough, or else it's going to be really awkward. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and eat a hamburger. And he missed anyway, go figure. Man, these guys tend to miss a lot. Okay, Yes Man Jr.'s gone. Yeah, I can basically one-shot these guys now. Well, almost. That's a damage range, what can I say? Alright, let's see if that was enough. The president, there was a hamburger. No, not quite. That's kind of awkward. 31. I only need to get into a few more fights. Problem is, there isn't an ATM in the bakery. I need to eat another hamburger. If you off-screen enemies, you can either make them reappear or disappear in a different spot. Like here. Let's see. No, we're not going to get to see it this time. Oh, if I can get this guy to call for help, then it should be enough to level up Ness. You can use the defend command as a way of grinding out certain instances. Like, I want that skate punk to call for help. So let's see if I can get him to do that. Okay, come on. No one can, of course not. Come on, I want you to call for help. Hey. I really don't want to grind out one more. You know what, auto fight. Okay, good. This should be enough. That didn't even one-shot him, wow! That would do it, though. These guys have far less than 60 health. This level is now 8. And with that, Ness realized the power of PSI Rockin Alpha. Rockin is the name of Ness' special attack. It's actually pretty powerful for what it is, but it also costs a lot of psychic points. A deadly PSI attack, which only Ness can use, is a psychokinetic wave generated by concentration that deals each enemy about 50 points of damage. The only problem with Ness is he's kind of slow, but that's because he's actually meant to be a healer. So now that I'm level 8 and I have PSI Rockin, we'll want to go to the arcade. It was you! You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You better just beat it! I actually beat up some of everybody's friend. I'd be happy to take you on. Oop, you're dead. Well, not quite. The enemies don't die per se. They regain their senses, they become tame, mechanical enemies are destroyed, and so on and so forth. Hey kid, you want to become a member? Hell no! Don't be such a snob! We have to beat this guy in order to confront the guy in the pink suit. And that's that. I believe I'm actually fully recovered as well. Yes, didn't take a single point of damage. So now we're here. Let me pull up my friendly neighborhood iPad, because I have the info right here. Oh, but first, we can actually check this machine. Looks like quite a piece of work. I'm Frank. You are? Come on, can't you at least say your name? Boss time. This is Frank Fly, the leader of the Sharks. He has 63 HP, 0 PP, an offensive 12, a defensive 17, a speed of 7, and 5 guts. He can brandish a knife which deals high damage, come out swinging which deals low damage. He sees something nasty which lowers Ness's guts for the duration of the battle. Just like that. Come on. Yeah. This is why I wanted to have the cheap bracelet. And now if you could stop brandishing a knife, that'd be real swell. Use the hamburger. Yeah, I had to do that. Because I would have been toast. You want to wait for the scrolling HP to go back. There we go. Nice! That'll finish him off. Yes, that was more than enough. But did I mention that there's a phase 2? Fail-proof Frank can't be beaten. And this is Frankenstein Mark II. That machine right there. He gets into the machine, he pilots it from the inside. Frankenstein Mark II has 91 HP, 0 PP, an offensive 15, a defensive 8, a speed of 4, and 0 guts. He actually attacks in a pattern. He attacks every other turn. He generates a burst of steam which has no effect. I can throw a punch or tear into the target. Let me see. Guess he generates a burst of steam. I'm gonna go ahead and attack him. Okay. I think it's safe to try with my new toy, PSI Rockin. This is what it does. Yep, that's more than enough to finish him off. Wow, if I'd known it was gonna do that much, I would have used it first. Alright. This is my first defeat. Fail-proof Frank is not just failure Frank. After one defeat? Come on, man, don't be like that. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there that allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked up all the energy at that spot. It's difficult to get to Giant Step. That's all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the touring entertainer's shack. Perkle, the mayor of Onett, has a key to the shack. Ness, you've become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. How does he know our name? So, if we go back to the arcade and talk to Frank again... You look much stronger. Would you like to rest? Sure. Frank will heal Ness whenever you talk to him anytime you wish. For free, too. Okay, so we've defeated the first major boss of the game. Yeah? You sure are strong. You got me, at least. By the way, don't some of these arcade games look familiar? Like, that looks like Frogger. That's obviously Donkey Kong. Or maybe this is Frogger, I don't know. Space. What a great name for an arcade game. Heard of Space Invaders, but not Space. The hotel is still good for leaving a save point, however, so don't knock it completely. If I can ever find the thing that is. And I believe that is a good place to stop. So, next time on EarthBound, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get to Giant Step. Look how much money I got for fighting the sharks as well. 978 bucks in the bank. Right. So, like I said, next time on EarthBound, we're gonna see if we can get into Giant Step. Okay, now I'll see you then.